Several different industries across the globe. Our Zach Herrick joins us live in studio with one industry we don't often think about, Zach.
Yeah, Aaron, the response to COVID-19 has emptied grocery store shelves, and that has put a heavy burden on truckers across the nation. The entire world has been affected by coronavirus in one way or another.
And we don't roll, then y'all don't eat. No toilet paper, no nothing on the shelves, so we got to keep going.
The trucking industry is no different. Whether the trailers are hauling food, steel, or auto parts, it's all important in a time like this.
I think I'm kind of lucky because I flatbed and I haul steel. I'm sure other places, they're hauling, reefers, they're hauling food and whatnot. That's going to hit. I got a feeling it's going to be really bad.
And at truck stops across the nation, precautions are being taken to protect truckers as well.
You get to the truck stops and they're taking extra precautions to wipe things down hourly with disinfectants, using new cups versus your refilling your own insulated cups.
Alabama native Torrid Jackson is a runner for Amazon and drives thousands of miles every week. He says the virus is a bit of a scare for someone who travels as much as him.
It's kind of like a spook. They try to spook you, but we can't afford to let it spook us because if the wheels don't turn, we can't feed our families. So the wheel got to keep turning, they hope and pray that you don't get it.
And while he's on the road, Jackson is hoping his family can remain healthy.
Feed your family and take care of home, and pray it don't come your way. That's all we can do.
And the truckers we spoke to say while things have been pretty status quo for them, they know many others who are working around the clock to provide for stores and families. For now, reporting live in studio, Zach Herrick, Fox 17 News.
Important story, thanks, Zach. Here in Kent County, the last 6 coronavirus tests submitted to the state lab have come back negative. The health department making that announcement at noon today. So far, only 3 people in Kent County have tested positive for the illness, but they still have 39 tests they are awaiting results on. In the meantime, health officials are asking people to help alleviate the burden for healthcare workers and avoid going to the doctors or hospital in person unless they are very sick.
So the advice that we're giving is that unless you are severely ill, you should call your doctor's office, you should call the emergency room before showing up at their office for care. Many of them also have an online presence with telehealth or other virtual presence that you can engage in order to get screening and determine if you should be tested for COVID-19. But please, let's be thoughtful of how do we best protect our healthcare workers in this very vulnerable and important moment.
Kent County Health Department also adding that tests are continuing to be submitted to the state lab on an ongoing basis. Spectrum Health in Grand Rapids is now helping test people for potential COVID-19 with new drive-up collection centers. This is what it looked like this afternoon. According to Spectrum, the centers will enable fast, efficient, and safe collection for testing at the state lab. Spectrum is only collecting specimen from people who have doctor's orders and make an appointment ahead of time. They tested more than a dozen people today.
They welcome this, especially because we're giving them education. We're keeping them safe in their own cars. We just saw a family, in fact. So the response has been great. At Spectrum Health, we've really been on top of this from the beginning, trying to be more preventative than anything with this virus.
And this drive-up process also helps protect both staff and patients distancing potentially COVID-positive people.